but I wanted to do an update, like unsolicited
Update.
style update about PS5 or Air Purifier. So, Oscar,
Yes.
prior to me telling you what happened, what was your guess? Did you think that this man would still be married after lying to his wife, saying that his PlayStation 5 was an air purifier, getting found out? Did you think that
He
they
got
would make it through that
he
once they
got.
got
No,
got?
I
Once
think
he got got,
I think they would have definitely divorced because I feel like if you're at that point in your marriage, that's like the straw that breaks the camel's back.
yeah, just
Um,
too much gaslighting.
yeah. So I would say yeah, I would go with divorced.
Divorce. Oh, you're gonna go with divorced. Well, I don't know how to this like if I'm sorry if I'm not. Well, you're wrong because
Uh,
they are still married, still long suffering, I suppose, and
love.
love won, but she did straight make him get got again and made him forced him to sell it for way less than he purchased it for. So not only did he need to give away his PS5 from next to nothing, then he could not have a gaming system at all after that. And you know that if you stay with your wife, she's not going to be cool with your gaming after that. You basically blown your gaming privileges forever. You can't even have an app game. Probably like had the government black out his internet connection, so he can't even play
Yeah.
app games. That guy's done. He can't even play like what is that, Sonic Rings or anything, dude. He's done. He's not much less PS5. You know, like
Yep. Can't even play friggin' Candy Crush.
oh, Candy Crush. Thank you. Yeah, think of that name. It can't
Yeah.
even play Candy Crush. He goes to the website. It's just like, yeah, it just tells him like, no way.
Just a
Like,
picture of his wife.
like, I'll be talking to you about this later.
Yeah.
This guy's lost.
She gets a notification on her phone. It's like,
His wife works for the government. He's like, he doesn't even realize how deep he is because it was in it was in Taiwan. So like, you know that his man, like I can only imagine. But
she made him sell it for the price of an air purifier. She looked up like whatever an air purifier costs. It was like 150, and she's like, you have to sell it for 150. And I'm
yeah,
taking the money.
yeah, and then I want to have a conversation with the guy that actually like purchased the PS5. Like, who's this hawk? Who like is that in tune or just that lucky? Who just sees like that one post who's like PS5 for $150 or $200 or whatever US dollars, and it's like, and you're just like, the guy must be like, this has to be a scam, but I'm gonna go anyways because like PS5 for $200. Like, can you imagine?
Yeah.
And he gets there and he sees this like poor sop, this like defeated man who has to,
His wife's pulling him by the ear.
yeah, he's got to like he's like he's moving his foot, like kind of like moving his foot on the ground, you know what I mean, like a little kid, like just looking at the ground. Just it says like my phone, my so here's the PlayStation 5 and the controller and all my game, and I'm gonna need 150. The guy's like,
Yeah.
oh, I see, I get it. This guy's a total buster. Sweet.
Yeah. Not
That's
a baller.
He's a total buster, and that guy's a baller. Let's shout out to the baller who swooped in the hawk, who is able
Yeah.
to swoop in
Got
and
the deal of a
purchase
lifetime.
PS5. Yeah, exactly. And now this guy can sit on that PS5 for like a decade, knowing or more forever, knowing that he like got over on some guy who like, if he was just more honest and told his wife he wanted it and put it away on layaway, like he probably could have purchased it. But
For sure.
he had to have everything. He had to fly too close to the sun, and he had to like try to lie.
Just the lying is like what did it. It's like instead of
Really?
just being like, a good partner and be like, hey, I made this purchase, you
Yeah.
know,
I want one
like,
word.
let me be honest with you, but not lie about it for months and then make your wife feel stupid.
I know, right? And then the whole world knows because somehow, 'cause I think the guy who bought it, like he shared the story because
Mhm.
that was where the article was from, and so
Okay.
it was like, so not only is that guy a baller, he's just like a self-aggrandizing baller because he's just like going out there and being like,
He's making his money back off of the publicity.
not only that, but then he's coming off as like this guy, man. I gotta, I might actually, I hope he speaks English because I might have to really look
See
deep.
if we can get an interview with him.
yeah, see if we
Get
could
him
get
on the
an
pod.
interview with this guy and like see if we could get him to like just kind of share a little bit about that experience and kind of like what he thought of that guy. Because if you ask me, I mean, I think that that's definitely a very opportunistic approach, and I wouldn't feel bad about it because you look at that guy. That guy dug his own grave, man. Like, dude, that guy he lied. Like, he tried to manipulate his wife. He tried to make her seem like a buster, and then she came back baller style and just came down hard on him and took away his gaming privileges, right?
Yeah,
Made him sell it for nothing, and
came
then
down with the iron whip.
yeah, and then the whole world, or at least people like me who read articles like this, are now aware of this guy. We don't know his name or nothing, but we're aware of this man and knowing of like what he was willing to accomplish. However, with all of that said, just like my original position, part of you does have to give a little bit of a nod to this guy to be like the audacity of his position and just like his true willingness to see it through is like is it's an homage to gaming in general. But I think it's also an important moment to understand that like you got to take gaming in moderation, bro. Like you can't go around like breaking your controller over ghouls and ghosts, man. Like you can't be like letting it bring you down. Like it's make you have fun. If you're getting frustrated, stop. Same thing with skateboarding. Like anytime I got frustrated skateboarding, just do something else. Like I don't need to do something else. Like try something else. Like if I'm getting
Yeah,
frustrated trying something, like just try something else. Same thing with gaming where like, if you need it that bad though, you might want to take a look at your life choices and maybe make a better decisions. But
for
that's,
sure.
that's just one old gamer's point of view. But yeah, and I'll let you go in a minute, Oscar, but I have one more question for you.